So, in discussions regarding Andrew Yang versus Bernie Sanders, one of the arguments that I sometimes hear from Bernie supporters goes something kind of like this.
Yang is great. UBI is great. We should totally do that someday. But since UBI is not part of Bernie's platform, well, it can wait. We can always do UBI later. Andrew Yang can always run for president again later. What we need right now is Bernie Sanders, right? We should do Bernie now and Yang later.
Now, this makes no sense to me. I like Bernie. I do think he's got some great policies. But Yang's UBI could more swiftly help out more people than all of Bernie's policies combined. If Andrew Yang becomes the next president of the United States, then we could have UBI as early as 2021. Contrast that with Bernie's affordable housing for all policy. I really like that policy. If Bernie becomes president, then I'm really looking forward to getting my affordable housing. Here's the thing, though. That policy will be gradually implemented over the course of 10 years. That's longer than 2 presidential terms in office. I'm not getting my affordable housing anytime soon. So what about Bernie's federal jobs guarantee? Well, the kind of jobs that Bernie is guaranteeing tend to be the type of jobs that require years of special education and training. And of course, even Bernie's single-payer health care is going to take years to fully implement. I assume that Bernie's $15 minimum wage could be implemented as early as 2021, but that's just not going to help out as many people as Yang's UBI. I mean, think about it. If we raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour, the only people that are going to benefit from that are people working minimum wage jobs. What about the unemployed people who are living on the streets begging for spare change? Raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour is not going to help them. You know what would help them? $1,000 per month. But of course, the unemployed are not the only ones who benefit from an extra $1,000 per month. If you are employed and you can't get your $15 minimum wage, well, that $1,000 per month of non-taxable income is actually going to stack pretty nicely on top of whatever wage you are bringing in. And giving everyone $1,000 per month is going to make it less necessary to have such a drastic increase in the minimum wage. We're not going to have to raise the minimum wage as much in order to help people earn a living wage. And if your boss doesn't have to go from paying all their employees $9 an hour to paying them all $15 an hour, then they're less likely to be stingy about how many hours they give you, which, again, makes it easier to earn a living wage. What about Bernie's student debt forgiveness? Certainly that'll help out a bunch of people. Just not as many people as Yang's UBI. Most people don't have student debt. So now that I've properly put in perspective that Yang's UBI really would help more people more swiftly than all of Bernie's policies put together, I also got to point out that Yang would also forgive a bunch of this student debt. Yang also has his own healthcare plan that would gradually push out a lot of these problematic private health insurance companies. Yang also has an affordable housing plan of his own, right? He wants to kind of relax our zoning laws, make room for building more affordable housing. And of course, he's going to create a bunch of jobs. This is a guy that has demonstrated that he's fully capable of helping create thousands of jobs. He's already done it. So don't tell me UBI can wait, Bernie now, Yang later. Fuck that. Yang now. UBI now.
Yang Gang 2020. Yang Gang 2020. Yang Gang 2020. Yang Gang